The president didn't disclose sources or methods, and that's what our story also says. But that the nature of the information that the president provided to the Russians would allow them, if they would allow the Russians to reverse engineer essentially that information to sort of discover the sources and methods. In other words, he said so much that one could figure it out. And then the second thing I would say is, following the meeting, there were messages that went out from the White House, from the NSC, both to the CIA and the National Security Agency, alerting them that this information had been improperly or accidentally disclosed, and to take sort of precautionary measures. So those two things suggest that, clearly something of grave concern happened here.
So if the allegations that you suggest are true, why do you think this happens? I note that in your article you're describing him President Trump going off script. What do you mean by that?
Traditionally when presidents meet with anyone, whether they be allies or countries like Russia, which probably don't fall into the ally camp, they're given a series of talking points. In some cases a briefing book, and then that's boiled down to a series of talking points to help them guide them through the discussion so that they don't stumble, they don't veer into territory that's outside of U.S. policy, they don't disclose classified information. And so Trump tends to like to wing it. He's very proud and has been very successful in terms, particularly on the campaign trail, sort of speaking from his gut rather than working from sort of pre-programmed talking points. And so I think he is frustrated with them, and I think when you don't stick to them, particularly when dealing with sensitive matters like this,